Whoa, 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 whoa. The moment you guys have been waiting for, I'm going to be announcing the giveaway. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest Natasha Denona palette, the Glam palette. I am super pumped to be testing out this product with you guys today, and we will see if the quality is consistent with past and previous palettes. Do they blend out? Are they pigmented? Is the color selection really, you know, eye-catching and workable and, you know, versatile? We're going to check out all these shadows. I will have swatches near the end of the video after I do complete a look with this palette. And I also have some exciting news. Seeing Thanksgiving is coming up, I thought it's perfect timing to do another giveaway starting today, and I will be announcing what that giveaway is and how to enter at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So this palette is actually really intriguing to me. It is one of the most intriguing palettes that I have used from her and seen on her website. I just think that the color selection is incredible. I've always been a fan of cool tone shadows, so as you'll see when I open this, it's a little bit more cool toned, but it still has a pretty neutral undertone. I feel like people that like warm shadows, obviously you're not going to get a lot of that warmth from this palette, but it's not so cool that I think it would be, you know, not suited for the warmer skin tone. So I do think it's pretty versatile. Now that being said, that's just from a glance, so we'll see how it actually works and how these shadows look on a swatch, because things can change real quick when you actually start to use them. I do think this palette looks incredible. It has 19.25 grams. There are 15 shadows. It's made in Italy, paraben free, not tested on animals. And that's the gist of the outer packaging. The one thing I don't like about this kind of shiny packaging, even though it looks fabulous, you see all those fingerprints. So, and like my hands are clean, so I'm not a dirtbag, I swear. So this is outer packaging, very similar to the bronze, but obviously a different color. Like just packaging wise, it's that really, you know, good quality feeling plastic packaging. So as you can see, really just a stunning, stunning palette. It has some beautiful metallics, has some beautiful mattes, you know, the color selection's incredible. It's a very appealing palette. We're gonna just dive right in, and I'm going to test out a look on this palette. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and we're going to get down to actually testing this baby out. I did throw on a dress because I'm like, you know what? This is a glam palette. Let's look glam. I mean, I'm gonna change out of it right after, because let's be real, I'm not doing a whole lot except for taking care of my 2-year-old son. So, but I thought I would just get a little bit fancy for the video and get in the best glam mode I can and play the part. So let's get glam together and start using this Natasha Denona Glam palette. Oh, and another thing that is very interesting about this palette that I almost forgot to mention, the shadows were designed for a specific use, and the name of the shadows are those, you know, placements. So for example, the first shade here is literally called Center Eyelid, Outer Eyelid. So I actually find that really cool, because for those of you that maybe aren't very, you know, confident in your makeup skills yet, are maybe needing a little bit of guidance as to where to place these products, it's cool that you actually get it like that. So I am going to use these colors how they were designed to be used. I'm going to start with the crease shade, which is this one right here. Sometimes I do start with a transition shade, but I'm going to use that to help kind of, well, transition. So we're going to take a Sigma Tapered Blending E95, and we're going to put the shade Crease in the crease. Now, Natasha Denona's eyeshadows typically do kick back quite a bit of product, especially the matte ones, but as long as you're tapping off your excess, they are so pigmented, typically, and we'll see if these are the same, and they blend out like a dream. They really are, in my opinion, worth the money if you have it. Do you need to buy this to have good eyeshadow? No. Can you get eyeshadow that's good quality for a cheaper price? Yes, but if you have the money to spend and splurge, is this one I think that's worth it? I do. Just popping this in the crease. This shadow is working really well. As you can see, it's, you know, pigmented, but yet really blendable. It almost does the blending for you as you place it. And I'm just gonna use lighter pressure now on the edges to kind of blend that out. Like, look at that. I barely did a thing and it already looks good. You could just pop a little bit of one of these metallics, or honestly, you could just pop some lashes on and that would be good. Now we're going to smoke it out a bit with the shade Smoke. I'm just gonna darken the crease. I'm not doing a smoky eye, and I'm using Morphe R39. This is from the Rose collection. I don't even know how long ago that was, but I don't know if they're still available. But basically it's just a flatter blending brush, whereas this one that I just used was more domed and round. And so because this is flatter, it's a little bit denser, and I can use the, you know, point, so it's going to have a more precise kind of flat edge to darken where I want to place that. So I'm just popping it in pretty much the same place, but as I said, the brush is a little bit more precise. Ooh, really nice. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to take the first brush that I used, the Sigma E95, and go into the shade Blend. That one looks about the warmest shade in here, but it doesn't, still is pretty, it's a pretty neutral shade. Like, I'm holding it down by the end of the brush so that my pressure is a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that smoke again and just bring that up a little bit higher. And then back into that blend and blend that out one more time. Another big thing that I like to look out for with especially cool toned palettes is, are things going to get muddy? Because sometimes, especially matte shades, can kind of, once you start blending them out, look kind of faded and muddy looking. But I don't think anything looks muddy so far. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm holding the palette up and you're not seeing me do my eyeshadow as well. I usually have my mirror here, but then I feel like it looks bad with a mirror right in front. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm going to use some of these metallics and these other formulas. So we have some options for outer lid, and as I said, obviously you could use whatever you want for whatever you want. Which one do I want to go with? Let's do the top one here, just because I think that color is the most unique to me, and put it on the outer lid, as I said. So I'm going to put it on the outer half and just kind of press it on. I like to do metallics with my finger just because typically you get the most pigmentation out of it. It is pigmented and that shade is really, really nice. I like that. And then what I do is take my brush and kind of run over the edge to just kind of almost blend it into the crease. So now we're going to take a center lid shade. Whoa, 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 whoa. I went to swatch this one, which is like a more gold. And it is like creamy, so you get a little bit chunky. She's a little chunky. See how chunky that is? But if you don't pick up that much product, look at how creamy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the gold. I'm sorry, but I just have to. I'm always like attracted to golds, but it's definitely not really yellow. It's more of like a cooler toned gold. I'm going to use my finger with just picking up a touch of it, and I'm going to apply that to the center of the lid. Oh my, oh my, oh my. She's pigmented. Look at that. It just, like, look at the difference between the two eyes. Does this eye not just look like a million times better with that bling? So now we're gonna do the inner corner. There's two inner corner shades. There is this one here, which is like to die for. Do you see that? It's like has a bit of like a rose gold almost hue to it. And then there's like a more silvery one, which is a little bit blingier. So now of course I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go with the silver one. I'm gonna take my Morphe E18 with inner corner, and that was this one right here. I'm gonna pick that up with a brush. First, I'll tap off my excess, and first we'll see what it does without wetting it. Pretty good, like look at that. But I am gonna wet it because obviously. Ooh, nice. And I typically would take this with excess and go on my brow bone. But because there is a brow bone shade, let's do it. It's my Luxie mini flat angled. It just kind of fits right in that arch with the brow bone shade. I'm not gonna wet it because I usually like a more subtle brow bone. I'm gonna take my JH47, which is from the Jaclyn Hill Master Remix collection, and I'm gonna take the lash line shade, and I'm gonna put it on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take that Morphe R39 with some smoke, just a little bit, and do exactly that. I'm gonna smoke out the lash line a little bit. I'm gonna mainly focus on the outer half. I don't want it to be too smoky in that inner corner. I'm gonna do one more blend with the blend shade underneath. So now all I have to do is line my upper lash line, and I'm gonna do a wing as usual, and then I'm gonna pop on some mascara, some falsies, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and loving this look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I definitely think this palette is a very good palette. I think all of the shadows that I used, they're really good quality, consistent with all of her other palettes that I've used before. I think that the mattes are pigmented, blendable. You can create some really stunning looks, and they do have a variety of mattes, all in pretty neutral tones. So I think it's gonna be versatile for everybody. If you like a really, you know, natural look, I think you still can create it with that. So I do think that this palette is very versatile and good quality. The metallics are out of this world. This gold shade is very creamy, very pigmented, among all of the others that I used. Very pigmented, you know, very light reflecting and flattering on the eye, and smooth. I don't think it emphasizes any texture. They're bright. They are really incredible. I really love this palette. So A+ to Natasha Denona. I'm really happy with this, and I think that it is something I would recommend for sure if you have the money to go and splurge. Honestly, if I was to recommend one of the palettes I've used from Natasha Denona, not the mini ones because I don't think you can really compare because they're such a different price range, but from the larger ones, I've tried the Lila, the Gold, and the Bronze, and the Love, and this is my favorite. So I think if you're looking for one and you like more neutral to cool tones, this is perfect. If you like really, really, really warm tones, the Bronze palette would be your palette. But if you like a more neutral palette, this is the way to go. It's incredible, and I think it is, like, honestly, I'm in love with this, and I can't wait to use it next time. So for the moment you guys have been waiting for, I'm going to be announcing the giveaway. I'm gonna be announcing the winner shortly after Thanksgiving. I'll have the dates posted below. The Thursday after Thanksgiving. This is my way of showing my thanks. I'm very thankful for all of you that support my channel, and yeah, I just love doing these giveaways because I love being able to give back to you guys who, I mean, when you watch and like and subscribe to my channel, you guys are helping me, you know, follow my dreams and try to build my career that I've always wanted to do. So I thank you guys so much for your support. I know I'm still in the beginning stages of my channel, but I really already feel, you know, the love and the support. So thank you so much. So in this giveaway, The first product actually is from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona Face Glow Cream Shimmer Stick. It's actually in the dark, and it's supposed to be a highlight stick, but I actually use this as bronzer, so I do use it on my face. It is shimmery, but it's pretty like doable as a bronzer as well. It's not really intense shimmer, and it's very like, it's not like glittery, very natural. So my favorite way to use it is on the body, and then you just kind of work it into the skin. It adds some beautiful color. You can also, and this is actually my preferred way of applying, but you can apply it right onto the brush, and then it just gives you the most natural bronzy glow. So it adds a little bit of color. The fair to light skin tone, this is how I would recommend using it, because obviously it's going to be too dark as a highlight. And then for my medium to dark skin tones, you can use it as a bronzer if you're more medium. And then for my deeper skin tones, you can use it as a highlight because it is a beautiful kind of glow. So really anybody that receives this package will be able to use this. It's just you'll kind of differ in how you use it. It's honestly a really beautiful product. The next product I'll be giving away, the Urban Decay Naked Honey Palette. Went and got another one to give to one of you guys because this has been my most recent love from Urban Decay. I got it like in the beginning of the year, and it's just such a stunning palette. I mean, I've always loved Urban Decay's eyeshadows. Like, look at that gold. Like bronzy shades, and I love it. Like, look at the incredible metallics there. Like, can we have a moment here? And then the very last product in this giveaway is an IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush. It's the Butter Gloss, so it's something you can apply quick if you want just a little flush of color and a nice shine, but you can also apply it over top of lipstick to add just a little bit of an extra like zhuzh and like plump and gloss. And it's actually really good for your lips. It has anti-aging collagen, peptides, hyaluronic acid, plum oil, cherry oil, shea butter, avocado oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, and antioxidants. I have this as well, so I think whoever wins this will love this. It's a nice one to have in your purse just to kind of apply on the go, but it's just a beautiful gloss that you can also wear on its own, and it's just going to nourish your lips because winter's coming. We need that hydration. So this is the giveaway. If you would like to enter this giveaway, the first thing you need to do is subscribe to my channel. So right below, click that red button, ring the bell, select all those things. Make sure you're subscribed. That's step number one. And then the next thing that you will need to do is comment below what you're thankful for. So because Thanksgiving is coming up, what are you thankful for? I mean, this year's been a hard year for a lot of people for many reasons, and because it's something that I've been trying to do is really just see the good in my life despite all of the bad, you know, with COVID and everything's changed and it's hard, but I'm still thankful. I have a beautiful family. My son Hudson is healthy, he's happy. I have a job that I'm able to stay at home and work, also take care of him and be, you know, involved in his life as much as I can. I have a husband who is incredible and supports me and our family in every way possible. Very blessed. I have parents who support me in every way possible, so I'm very thankful, and I want to know what you guys are thankful for. So subscribe, ring the bell, and write a comment below what you are thankful for. If you would like to get more than one entry, all you have to do is click the link in the description below, and it will link you to Instagram post where I announce the giveaway on my Instagram page. All you have to do is make sure you're following me on Instagram and tag a minimum of one person. You can tag up to 4 people, and that will be 4 additional entries. So maximum 5 entries per person. Make sure in your comment below that you have put your Instagram name, just because then I know who is, you know, connected, especially if they're a different name. This will just increase your chances. So good luck to everybody who enters. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. So now is the time that I will be showing you guys the swatches of this Natasha Denona palette up close and personal. So if you're interested in seeing the swatches of this palette, keep watching. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. bye.